All right, welcome anatomy and physiology students. This is Larry Froelich, your instructor, and I'm looking forward to a really great semester. I'm here all semester long as your anatomy and physiology expert. It's my passion, my love, and I am always more than happy to answer your questions and help with anything I can related to the content of the course. This quick welcome video has 3 sections to it. First, just a quick philosophical kind of framework for the course, a motivational framework. Then I have some really important study approaches for you in the second part of the video. And finally, for those who need it, I'll do a quick tour through the key essential elements of the Blackboard course. So, part 1, a philosophical approach. This one very simple 1-credit lab course is where you show us, you show me, your peers, your colleagues, my colleagues, the healthcare professional community that you can apply what you've learned. I love that part of being in a lab course, that you actually have to put the vocabulary to the reality of the anatomy and physiology of the human body. Why is it so important? I've got 2 little quick instances. One, the incredible history that the study of anatomy has brought us. This Dream Anatomy site from the National Library of Medicine is just a great place to learn about how people have depicted anatomy and physiology in the past, the whole history of it and its beauty. I think you'll really like this site. Here's another one that's great. We are an urbanizing species. We are now using our anatomy and physiology in the urban environment, and look at this great climate ribbon that they're putting in that's going to allow people to walk through the new mall downtown, being comfortable with a passively designed solar breeze system based on this incredible curtain of metal and steel and glass. I'll put the link for these sites in the welcome notes, and I think you'll really enjoy thinking about how we apply our anatomy and physiology in a couple of different instances. Okay, part 2, how to study for this course. The most important thing you can do is create your own, I suggest, hand-drawn review notebook of everything you learn. As you learn, this is an example from a previous student of mine. You can see they even made a table of contents. These are topics from the 2nd semester, but you get the idea. As we went along, they created pages where they drew and labeled everything they needed to know. For instance, here about embryonic development, here about the lungs. Now this student, like you, will own the material. They're not depending on anybody else's understanding. They've created their own. These are pages that you can fold up, stick in your pocket, take out for 5 minutes between work breaks, between school breaks, and constantly be taking in the information, which is much more effective and better than thinking you'll spend all day Saturday or all night Monday trying to study. The compendium review is essential. I cannot tell you how important it is. Students often ask me, why don't I make them a review notebook? It would be just giving you more information. It wouldn't help. If you make your own, like this student has done, you're going to see how successful you will be. Not only on the quizzes, not only on the midterm and final in this course, but for the rest of your career, because you'll have a great new learning tool under your belt. Here's a great auxiliary learning tool that can work as a way to help you with that compendium notebook. It's the anatomy coloring book. If you get it, I have it in the syllabus. I'll also put the link in the welcome notes. Please get the Capit one. Here's what the pages look like. It's just a wonderful tool to color in and draw things out. It's not as good as making your own, but you can use it as a model for your own notebook. And again, I highly recommend this. Another tool, just for practice times, is a free online interactive body from Google. It was originally from Google, called Zygote Body, and you can see all the different body systems. You want to look at muscles, and you can key in on a different muscle and see its name. This has got a basic free version and also a premium version. These will also be great tools for you. So, I hope you've got a bit of perspective on why this course is so important. I hope you've keyed in on that compendium review notebook as the key way to study, and those are my main messages in this welcome video. Part 3 here, the rest of it, is for those of you who maybe aren't yet used to navigating around a Blackboard course, and I'm just going to briefly give you some tips for everybody the syllabus is key. Please, using your nav bar on the left, open up the syllabus and go through it and read it all. It explains how the course is set up. It explains any of the logistical information. You can make it full page by clicking on that little thing there. And you know, it's got my information, some more keys to success, the compendium review notebook, the text, technology requirements, the course content, and of course what everybody wants to know, what exactly you need to do, the quizzes, exams, the role of the practice assignments, which are optional. That's all there is to this course. Please read the syllabus. It will be essential for you. The other key tools, I think, here in the navigation of the course for getting started, the calendar. I strongly recommend that you look through the calendar and see all the due dates, and then in your own date book or calendar, move that date at least 2 days ahead. If you can, start moving ahead. Everything is open now. You could have half the course done in 2 weeks if you wanted, if you have the time. But don't plan on doing this the same day it's due. We all run into urgent and emergency situations, and you'll wind up at 11:59 trying to submit a quiz and not being able to do it, and there are absolutely no makeups or extensions in this course. That holds as well for the proctored exams. So you'll see, here's a proctored midterm exam. You have a span of 3 days to do it. Plan on doing it on Monday, not on Wednesday. Otherwise, you're going to run into trouble Wednesday afternoon and you go to the testing center, then they're closing in half an hour. So that's crucial right there. Secondly, the course content, of course, is organized into these learning modules. This is the most important piece of this. It's broken down here into 8 different modules. The last ones have multiple lessons, so they're longer. So if we go down here, for instance, to module 6, the skeletal system, then you're going to see that there's various lessons in here. That's not true at first, and each one of these has a lot of information, and each one of them has its quiz to do at the end. You'll find plenty of information here. You can use your text, the other resources I've mentioned. I don't think you'll have any trouble getting the information. Making your compendium review and summarizing it all is key. Finally, please anticipate ahead on the proctored assessments. When you open this page in the course, you're going to find a link here to the virtual college testing information. That's this page here. And what you're going to find here is a lot of information about exactly how to do the proctored exams. You must go to a testing center, either at a Miami-Dade college. That's where we've got the MDC testing centers listed here for local students. A remote out-of-area student can look for a local testing center, and that will explain how. You can visit this page, of course, from the course. And ProctorU is a way to do proctoring at home. Each of these has their advantages and disadvantages. They're all there to help you be sure that you can get the proctored assessments done. If you miss doing them during the time period that they're available on the course calendar, then you will have a problem because they're a big part of your course grade, and we have no mechanism for extending or making up those exams. Those are the keys. You know, you can navigate through all the rest of the course. Of course, you can find out more information about my person here on this page. You can also visit my website at larryfroelich.com. And like I said at the beginning, I'm really looking forward to a great semester. I am here as your anatomy and physiology expert. I love those questions about the content part of the course. The logistics, I strongly encourage you to use the syllabus, to use the what many people often have questions about is getting registered with the Mastering A&P practice assignments for extra credit. All that information is here. If you contact me about those things, I'm inevitably going to send you right back to the information on the course. But please, I'm here for you. If there's anything I can help you with, and especially your anatomy and physiology questions, send them along, and let's have a great semester.